up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. I am out here. I just finished a 3-mile run. And y'all, I don't know if I told y'all this, but I used to run a lot. I ran a half marathon in 2018. So I'm trying to get back, get my life together, child, okay? Because I had took a picture the other day. And I don't know if it was minnow belly or what, but I said, oh, you ain't got to tell me or see me looking crazy more than once. So this is my 6th day working out. And I'm just doing the walk portion back to my car. I'm really surprised at myself. I haven't been running in quite some time, but I ran 3 miles. Usually I run 10 minutes for these miles, but you know, for it to be such a long time for me getting back into it, I was really shocked to run. It only took me 13 minutes a mile, which is really good. You know, because usually if you're a person that hasn't really run like that or frequently, it could be like 15 to 20 minutes, but 13 is pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm happy with it. What's up, y'all? What's up, Sassy and Sweet? Thank you so much for joining. Y'all, I just wanted to come on, give you a little update. I have been really focusing on my health. You know, I live in the DC area, so a lot of people around me have been affected by the government shutdown. You know, it's just a lot of things for us all to be worried about in this world. So that brings us together, you know, versus a lot of drama. So I've just been working and collaborating with a lot of people locally to provide assistance, band together for people because we need each other now more than ever. We don't know how long this government shutdown is going to really last. So without us knowing that, we have to be mindful of, you know, basically very, very mindful of where we're spending our money, you know, just supporting each other. And that's just really what I'm all about. I've been watching a lot of Tay's lives, and some of y'all have communicated with me about what the invisible person has been saying, you know, about court and this and that. Listen, I'm still on my, if it's beneath me, it ain't about me. And anything drama filled at this time is really beneath me. We have, so, like I said, we have so many other things to worry about in the world. And, you know, I did catch a clip of some stuff about people comparing themselves to defamation, this, that, the third for celebrities. Let me say this. And I'm not a person that, I think highly of myself, but not that high where I'm going to compare myself to a celebrity. I mean, I know y'all love me and y'all like me, but to get on the internet and do a whole video and compare myself to a defamation case that celebrities that make a whole lot more money than I do have put out there. That's a bit much, especially, and let's just keep it 1,000, a million plus thousand for somebody that you've never seen before. I mean, allegedly, it ain't alleged. We know who what she looked like, but to sit up here and compare yourself, that's a little crazy to me. That's a lot of crazy to me. And what I want y'all to understand is a lot of people come on the internet and say a whole lot of shit and don't have anything to back it up. They think you're supposed to just go off of what they saying. And I'm gonna task y'all with this. My car. I got another half a mile left. We will be talking about Beyond the Gates tonight. We're gonna catch up. I'm gonna watch Potomac, and then come on after that. Instead of doing my review for Potomac, we'll talk about Beyond the Gates. But back to what I was saying. I want y'all to really think about something. If Homegirl wasn't the named person that we have said, okay? If it wasn't her, even if she don't want to show her face, right? Why wouldn't she at least go live with the said person and have them say, listen, there's two of us on here. Clearly that's not me. If she's on one end of the cord and I'm on the other. You get what I'm saying? We got to use our brains. Because if you're that close enough and you feel so inclined to help somebody by gathering funds for them for a case that you don't even know, you don't know this person, but you are avid about asking people for money day in and day out about somebody that you don't even know, like that. You just now getting to know them, right? But this all for a good cause. Then they will be willing, okay, since you've helped them so much, to get on the internet and say, hey, not for nothing, that's not me. See? Oh no. Tay said, oh Lord, you giving her an idea to pull another con. But see, that's the thing. She's not smart enough to do that. You get us? They're not gonna do that. That lady, that the named person is not going to show their face on the internet. They're not smart enough to figure out a way to have both of them on there at the same time. You get what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. They're not gonna do it. And if she was smart enough to do that, she would have been did it. Because if you really are not her, I will be doing anything that I can do to show that I'm not her. So, but coming out here and making up all these sob stories and shit for people to give you money, that's not helping nobody. And again, people out here have much more, they have bigger fish to fry. People out here trying to figure out how they're gonna pay their mortgage because they're supposed to go to the, you know, right, you're right, Tay, or at least fight the PPO. Exactly. Exactly. But that's the thing. People are not smart enough to pick up on that. Not smart enough to pick up on that. This person never has any evidence of anything, but yet people are supposed to believe everything she say. It's stupid. And everybody been going to jail forever. I'm gonna tell y'all, as a person that has actually talked to a real lawyer and paid actual funds to a lawyer that I didn't ask everybody to give me money for, right? I've actually consulted with a lawyer. I've met with my lawyer 3 times now, okay? And what I will tell y'all is the types of things that said individual is trying to take us to court for is very difficult. It will be very difficult because of the fact that she has done the same thing. It's tit for tat. You know, as we are out here in the world fighting for our Second Amendment rights, and we got leadership challenging us on our Second Amendment rights publicly, even with celebrities, Hell, look at the whole situation with Jimmy Kimmel, right? Way more popular than any of us, okay? And their Second Amendment rights are being challenged. So it takes a lot to prove this tit for tat stuff. Mind you, she will never, I'm going to tell y'all why she'll never have a case, according to my lawyer. Because of the fact you've never shown anything to prove that it's true. Like, you've never shown your family, you've never shown in anything. We don't even see you. So all of this could be made up that you're talking about. There's nothing, you've given no validation to anything. You could are at this point you're a caricature on the internet just telling us anything. So that's what I want people to understand. You have to really understand the law before you sit up here and believe anything that people say. People can sit up here and say they're going to take you to court, they got the FBI on you, and this, that, and the third. As a person that has been in contact with the law, and that it has been even difficult for me to move forward as fast as I would like to, I know that she's not moving fast for any of the things that she's doing because she has no evidence. She has no evidence, and she doesn't have a case. At this point, we all are just on the internet saying whatever we want to say. Well, she is anyway. She can't prove anything that she's saying about people. Now, what can be proven is that she was using her job to look up people's information unlawfully. That can be proven. What has been proven and will be served is that she unlawfully posted my child on the internet. Yeah, that's a crime to post somebody's child on the internet without telling them. I don't care if you just try to post half of his face. That's where you fucked up. Okay? So, with that being said, we haven't dug up anything on her. We have not dug anything up on her. So until she did things to Tay, to Caramel, she's done things to T. She's brought up stuff about Marcella. She's done so much. You have things that we can prove that you've done, and apparently you've lost your job over it. So at this point, I would think you would want to stop. She's come on here and saying she's going to stop coming on here and then keeps coming back, which I don't understand. Is she has to keep coming back because this is the only way to promote that sorry, sappy website she has. You're going to sell skincare products. Where's your skin? Now, Mel sells skincare products, but we see her applying them. I'm not buying skincare from somebody that I don't see. You're writing a book. Okay, cool. There's a lot of anonymous people that write books. Great. You keep doing these AI albums. You're not Cardi B. You're not about to go do a concert and sell it out. Also, here's the key that I keep on trying to get y'all to understand. When you sue somebody, you can't sue somebody as true medicine or true whatever. You can't sue somebody as that, as an alias. You have to use your name. The only way that you can skip out on using your name if it is if you're trying to create an alias because you were in a domestic violence type of relationship and you're hiding from your dude or whatever, or a relationship where you don't want them to know where you live or whatever the case may be. That's really the only time that you can create an alias and possibly not show up for court in certain instances, and it has to be very severe. And even in those cases, you still use your name because you want the person to know that, listen, I want you to leave me the hell alone. So yeah, I am suing you, but I'm not going to tell you where I am. It's just so many things. Child, I'm in front of a movie theater. These boys just do anything, child. This little boy just bouncing his body into the damn poles, and his mama is like, get on, come on here. Child, my son probably be doing some shit like that. Hold on, let me read y'all comments. Getting Jazzy with Jazz TV. Hey Shay and Chad, what's up, Jazz? How you bees? Thank you for joining. We put that one up. Cutie Pie D says, "Hey Shay and Chad, what's up, Cutie Pie D? Thank you so much for joining, sis. Hold on. She can't prove any of her claims. No, no, ma'am, cannot. Absolutely cannot. None of it. That's why it would just stop. Just stop making these videos already. Just let it go." Sweet Essence says, "Hey Shay Renee online. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining." Oh, Caramel Rails in the building. What's up? Rails World is here. She says, "Hey Shay, what's up? What's up, friend? Thank you so much for joining." None of her claims are for the first either. Right. Child. Child. Right. First Amendment rights. You right. Um, all of what you said, Shay, especially with the current order on her. Exactly. Exactly. So, and here's the thing. People have to, I would really look at her and really wonder how selfish somebody is. You know what I mean? Because to see all of the things that people are going through in the world where people don't have jobs, people don't know how they're going to buy their groceries, they don't know how they. Hell, I was just talking to a very good girlfriend of mine, and she's like, "Girl, I don't know how I'm going to get to work." These people still have to go to work that work for the government, and they're not getting paid. Riding the train, got to put gas in your car, you got to drop your kids off at school every day. You got to do all the things every day as if you were getting a paycheck, but you're not getting a paycheck. Then there's talks of whether or not they're going to get back pay when this whole thing is over. There are so many more, there's much bigger stakes out here. People are worried about so much more than a person constantly begging for funds for some invisible case. Now, my thing is, why is it everybody else's responsibility to pay for your court cases? Like, and this individual talks about it as if it's like, uh, me pay for my own court fees, me pay for my own lawyer. What? That's blasphemy. But when I've had my consultation with my lawyer, when I've sat down with her to lay out what my options are, when I've sat down with her to talk about what our next steps are, guess what? I had to pay her ass per hour every time I sat with her, even to tell her what my name was. Okay? And did I ask my subscribers for a dime? No, I didn't. Because I'm not in they're not obligated to pay for shit that I'm dealing with. Why is it your subscribers' obligation to pay for your court shit? How they get in it? That's what really astonishes me throughout this whole thing. I'm just so proud of Tay for sticking it out and doing what she had to do. Hell, guiding me on the right things to do to get to stop this clown. Because at the end of the day, we come on here to do commentary on the real celebrities, right? Us talking about each other, that ain't the business. Don't nobody give a damn about that. We're not gonna get a whole bunch of views on videos constantly going back and forth with each other. Now, when the whole Wendy Osefo situation came out, when all this stuff about these celebrities happens, all this stuff, that's what gets us the views. Cause don't nobody give a shit about none of this stuff that is going on with us going back and forth talking about each other. Because for why? Yeah, it'll get us a couple views in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector for a little bit, but eventually people are going to get tired of that because we have so many other things going on in the world that people are worried about. People, you asking people, constantly asking people for money right now. People, listen, let's just keep it a hundo. People ain't got it. Okay? The gimme, can you spare speech is dead right now. Don't nobody got it. Don't nobody got it. It is what it is. People trying to make ends meet. Hell, people trying to figure out how they gonna keep their house, how they gonna keep food in their mouths, how they gonna get to work every day. People losing jobs left and right. Don't nobody got time to be bickering on the fucking internet. Get on here, do your content, let's engage about these shows, and that's it. Mind your fucking business and leave other people alone. The reality is you cannot sit on here and be jealous of your colleagues. You can't. You just can't. It's crazy. Sweet Essence. Oh, Tay said I meant FBI. Oh, okay. I got you. Say Sweet Essence says exactly. This is such a mess. Yeah, it's too much. But that's why, y'all, I don't engage. Lately, I've been trying to get myself back into the gym. Oh, my car said, "Girl, turn the light on." um, Lately, I've been trying to get myself back into the gym. I've been doing a whole lot of stepping, but not enough strength training. Um, I just been trying to get my health together, taking my vitamins, drinking my water, and minding my business, honey. Okay. All this little drama. Oh, but I am. Please believe I am still talking to my lawyer about that. Let's just say that. Um, can y'all hear me? Because it's trying to connect to my car. My phone trying to connect to my car, and I don't want it to do that. I would see you asking before her, you are an actual victim. Yeah, I could. I mean, if I listen, let me say this. You right, Tay. If I really needed help, I know I would. If I know I could come to my subscribers, but the thing is, I just can't see. I can't even bring myself to do something like that. Like at the end of the day, all of this, especially when I have it right now, thank God, I have the means to take care of my own shit. So why am I, if I, like, this person was talking about all this money they was making and this, that, and the third, you didn't save any of those funds. Where is that money? If you have so many supporters, so many people giving you money all the time, what are you doing with the money? You should have money to do things. And if you work in a good job, you should have money. Nobody, your livelihood is not these our subscribers' responsibility at the end of the day. Rails World says people just want to get free content and go about their day, period. Not get pressured into giving money or being asked to be involved in court issues with content creators. It's diabolical. Exactly. People come on the internet or on YouTube to escape the foolishness of the world, not to come on here and be involved and put in the middle of it. They don't want to be in the middle of that. And we're adults. People got to grow up and know how to have difficult conversations and walk away being wrong if you are wrong. Just at the end of the day, if homegirl would just get on here and apologize, say, listen, y'all, I am, you know, so and so, that is my name, and this is who I am. I've just been angry. I got on here, I was jealous because people that I thought were beneath me were surpassing me on YouTube streets, and I didn't like it. I was jealous. I was jealous of them. I said everything that I have been saying is actually how I feel about them. I was saying that they jealous of me, but really I'm jealous of them. Because nobody has exhibited any type of jealousy. At what I look at my friends' lives, I look at Caramel Rail, I look at Tay. There's no reason for any of them, any of them to be jealous of anybody. Caramel Rail lives a very good life. So does Tay. What do they need to be jealous of? Nobody's jealous of anybody on these streets. Hell, my thing is, why come for us, the semi underdogs? You ain't coming for, and this is not to include them or whatever, because I love their channels. You ain't go for the person that really, if you really want to get technical, the biggest person and the one that has been talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville the longest is Bondi Blue. You ain't never come for her as the head honcho in charge of these Huntsville streets. You ain't never come for Jamie. That's me, another big time person in these Love and Marriage Huntsville streets. Who else?
What's the other lady that she doesn't show her face, but she's really good? Misha, that's something. I think her name is Misha or something. Her, she's really good. Ain't come for her. You damn sure ain't gonna go for Color Me Pink. And not to say, and I don't want you to go for any of these people. I don't. And that's the thing. You want to turn whatever somebody says into, oh, you got to be talking about me. Baby girl, don't nobody, let me tell you something. Not even, this don't even just go to her. This go to everybody. I promise you, none of us are thinking about anybody that much where we're going to just be in, insatiably talking about them. No. And I've said this several times before, and I'll say it again. I am so proud of my friends. They get on here every day. Tay gets on here several times a week. Caramel gets on here several times a day sometimes to do her content. It's a lot of work to get on here and do content, y'all. It really is. You got to find time, and they have good jobs. So to get on here, to do content around your job, dealing with your spouse, your children. Hell, Tay got a grandkid now. I think she got grandkids. You know, just your life in general, you got to be there for everybody around you and still find time to not only just get on here but watch these shows so that you can be able to be well versed in the content to speak to your people. It's a lot of work. And to have somebody hating on you in the background is it's unsettling and it's annoying. Especially somebody that's beneath you that you don't even think about. It's like a gnat just constantly just keeps buzzing around you, and you're trying to enjoy your succulent piece of fruit, and that gnat just keeps on trying to get a piece of it. Like, it's too much. What's up, Rose Armstead? How you be? She says, hey Shay Renee, what's up? What's up? Nobody got because we're getting nobody's got it because we're getting ready for the Great Depression too. Child, listen, I really pray that that doesn't happen, but unfortunately, I think you're right, friend. I think you're right. We got so much, we have bigger fish to fry for sure. And really not even suing nobody. Go get a job. Exactly. And that's my thing. If you're such, here's another thing. That's a great point, Tay. If you are such an amazing content creator, like a lot of people say that they are, whatever, which a lot of people are amazing content creators. But if you're an amazing content creator, that's what you would do is just consistently get on the internet and create content. You figured out a way to scam yourself into a new YouTube channel under somebody else's name, which I'm not gonna say that lady's name because she gonna know that people know her name in a couple days. But yeah, you on here scamming people on some under a channel that is under somebody else's name because you can't get another channel in your name because your channel was taken down. You're not supposed to even be on here. That's just what it is. So ain't nobody got time for that. They don't. Not suing nobody, just wasting the court's daggone time or the wasting breath on mentioning a court because ain't nobody gonna be in it. It's definitely a lot of that for sure. Smoke and mirrors, okay? Got it. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I knew that's what you were saying, Rose. No, ain't nobody got it, child. Shit, they sure don't. Sweet Essence says, when Tay talk, get a job, broke batch. I can see Tay saying that. Tay funny as hell, y'all. When Tay Talk says exactly, they not responsible for paying for anything for us. If she did her commentary, she could make the money. That's what I was getting at. Thank you, Tay, for bringing me back full circle, because that's what I was getting at. If you get on here, you blessed to have this person that you done either stole their information or allegedly, or they gave it to you stupidly and let you put a channel in their name. Go ahead, make your money and stop. Just let this stuff die off. That's what I would do. I would let it die off. But it'll die off after. you get your just desserts for posting my son. Don't think I forgot. Yeah. Don't think. And don't go to sleep thinking it's over. You hear me? Because I'm a Cancer. And I don't ever let it go. Ever, ever. But after that, it's Gucci. Rose Armstead says she's paying bills with that subbies um, with her subbies money every almost at the end of the month headed to the first. Yeah, it's like clock, and that's the thing. You know that it's repetitive behavior when people have picked up on the habits. You come on at a certain time every month, because let me tell y'all something. YouTube pays us between the 18th and the 22nd of every month. So that's always around the time that the begging starts, because I think in this person's head, the back of their mind, they're upset because they're like, shoot, I should be getting a check right now. I should be at this time because I don't have all these views like I used to, and this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? If that was even really the case. But here's the thing. Get deposit in her account, though. What you eat don't make me shit, baby girl. It don't. But you can build yourself back up to said checks or gain those checks if you just get on here, do your content, and keep it fucking pushing and moving. That's it. I would be like, you know what? You got me. Y'all figured out who I am. I've been fucking with y'all all this time because I was hating. Let me just move on. Let me do my content and get the hell off of here. That's it. I ain't going to mention nobody. I ain't going to talk about nobody. I'm just going to prove that my content is king. And, if people start watching the channel and she getting all her views, more power to her. Ain't nobody going to even bother her. Long as you keep other people's names out of your mouth, that's cool. But when you keep getting on here and threatening people with, litigation, that's never going to happen. We've peeped your whole card, sis. You're not going to take nobody to court, ma'am. And is happy. Absolutely. 1,000%. Period. Pooh. Oh, Miss Misha, in my opinion. Yes, that's her name. She is funny as hell. And she don't show herself, but she is the sweetest person. Sweetest person. Like, I watch her channel and she is absolutely hilarious. Hell, Diana Rose, I love her channel. Diana Rose is funny, very down to earth. I love watching her channel. Love to support her. Real says it's reverse psychology. That part right there. Period. That's exactly what it is. Yep, 2 little munchkins. Don't have time for her stalking. Period. Like, child, I don't got time for that. Let me tell you something. I barely have the time in the day. I've been trying to get I'm telling y'all, I'll be trying to get my time together to be consistent, to get on here. I watch all the shows, but then by the time I have the time to do the videos, it's like, y'all done seen 11 reviews at this point. Like, it's like, all right, I might as well wait till the next week. But I'm going to change that mindset. Kind of switching gears here. I'm going to change that mindset, because even if I think it's late, I'm still going to come on, because people may still value what I have to say about certain things. One thing I'll say, Jeremy, I love to watch Jeremy's reviews. Jeremy's reviews are freaking hilarious. He is so detailed with his information. He's just funny as hell. But he doesn't do his reviews like the night of or the night after. I think he does most of his reviews like Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. That time, for me, I would be like, oh, it's too late. But he has such a great following that people wait. They really wait to see what he has to say, because he's so entertaining. So I just feel like I have to stop overthinking it and just do it. Just do it. Yeah, that's just what it is. Oh, Brittany Janae is here. What's up, Britt? Brittany Janae says, my beautiful Cancer sis in chat. What's up? Hey. Thank you for joining. Sweet Essence says, it's really so annoying to see these pick-me's choosing to ignore truth for lying ignorance. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something, Sweet Essence. Some people, their lives are built around excessive drama. It really is. Like, some people will say whatever just to be get along. They just want to keep shit going. So they'll say whatever just to keep shit going. That's just what it is. And people, once you get into talking about people's families and all that, ain't my husband, my son, my mama, my daddy, my brothers, my friends, none of them signed up to do this. They didn't sign up to do YouTube. So when people come on here talking about your family or your extensions of you that didn't ask to come be mentioned, it's a problem. It's a problem. That means you don't have nothing else to talk about at this point. Astute Queen B says, "Hey, Shay Renee Online Mars in chat. What's up, Astute Queen B? Thank you so much for joining." But y'all, I had to just come on and let y'all know I see the things. I see the things, but it don't move me. I don't care. Cause I have so many other people surrounding me right now that I'm trying to support, that, you know, we got bigger fish to fry, especially in the DC area. Like, it's so much going on. Like, I'm trying to put together food drives. Like, I'm really trying to do things to make a freaking difference. Like, I'm about to do a steps giving where we're going to give food out. I'm going to provide food for my steppers. I'm going to have a free class for my steppers coming up soon, because I want people, I don't want them to feel like they can't keep moving. I want them to keep on, staying on their fitness journey. Even if you can't afford it, that's fine. Let's figure it out until you can. That's what really moves me right now. I want people to stay healthy, stay fit, keep moving, keep your brain in positive states, right? And if I can contribute to that positively, that's really my goal right now. Not diving into other people's delusions, because all of this stuff is delusional. It is delusional. The dislike for other content creators by this said individual is delusional. No one has done anything to this person. All of us get on here to have an opinion. So to say that we are wrong or anything that we've said is so diabolical against her is, we can point 17 fingers right back at her, because you get on here and say what you want to say. You have an opinion. So you're the only person that can have a damn opinion. It's stupid. I really pray that one day she sits back and says, you know what, all of this is stupid. Or at least get on here and admit, I knew this was all fake. This was all stupid. I just wanted to start some drama because I didn't really know what else to do my videos on. Love and Marriage Huntsville I knew it was getting ready to go off air, and, Mel was leaving. So I didn't know what to do. So I just started attacking everybody else, because that was the only way to remain entertaining, because all I do is curse in my videos and huff and puff and get angry. And so I needed to have a reason to do it, for y'all to think I'm funny. Period. Francois Danielle Aside says, "Hey Shay, hello everyone. That sounds real French like. Okay, thank you so much for joining." When Tay talk is laughing. What I say, Tay? Astute Queen B says, "Hey Tay, Caramel Railroads, I'm Stead Sweet Essence. Had to fall out the bushes. I'm glad you fell out the bushes, friend. Thank you for joining." Francois says, "It's been so quiet on YouTube lately, and now she starts again with her BS, child." And let me tell you, I ain't seen none of it, because, like I said, I've been out here doing things that require so much more attention than that foolishness. It's crazy to me. Francois Danielle Aside, you got to tell me how to say that. Aside. I stopped watching her a long time ago. It had gotten so toxic that I unfollowed her. Yeah. I put do not recommend, because for some reason she kept on coming up on my TL, and I was like, oh no. Astute Queen B says she is the meaning of toxic. Period. Okay. Period. Child, because wasn't she messing with you too, Astute? I think you didn't you join the list of people she can't stand. And I'm like, damn, Astute don't say nothing to nobody. That's just crazy. Demi is here. What's up, Demi Bell? Demi Bell says, "Hey Shay, what's up? What's up, sis? Thank you so much for joining." Jeremy is a riot. I love him. Yes, he is hilarious. Caramel, your ass is funny too. I was watching. And Caramel, the thing, you know what I deem as a funny person, and her and Tay have this trait. They will just say stuff, and it's not even them. Caramel not even trying to be funny, and neither is Tay. They're just talking, just speaking, and Caramel will just say something, and I'm like, do you realize that's a like you really you really went in like you that's what I'm saying. I love somebody that can just read people or read a situation without even trying to. Caramel be get she just quick with she is quick witted overall. Tay said Jeremy's funny as fuck. Yes, he definitely is. He is hilarious. I love Jeremy. um Demi Bell says, everyone, please come in and like the video. Thank you so much, Demi Bell. Listen, y'all better listen. Demi, she is one of my moderators, my member, my everything. Okay. She got it all down pat. Oh, mods, please look to your DMs because I will have something for you all by the end of the month. This is a month that we can give back to the channel, if you will. Astute Queen V says, Rails World forgot to change your name. Oh, she sometimes when you log into StreamYard, you can just type whatever name you want in there. So it's the same channel. It's just you can type, like, when I get on here, it'll have my government name. Child, this car just don't want me to talk. It'll have my government name on here, but instead of, I'll delete that out and then put Shay Renee Online. Francois says she has attacked everybody. It was no longer funny anymore. I even started not watching YouTube because of her. And see, that's the thing. And that makes me sad. It really does. I don't want you all to be distracted from joy that you can gain from other content creators. Damn fool. I don't know why this thing wants to keep trying to connect to my personal phone. A car play will start after your conversation. Can y'all hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me, because this thing is connected to my car, and usually when it does that, you can't hear. You should definitely still do your reviews. Thank you, your love angel. I will. I am. I gotta stop overthinking shit, y'all. Astute says, hey, Brittany Janae. Hey, Demi Bell. Peace and chaos can't reside in the same space. And it surely can't, friend. It sure the hell can't. Okay. Um, where we at? You shouldn't care either. You shouldn't care either. Life is already hard enough. Child, you ain't never lied, okay? You ain't never lied, okay? Because life is definitely harder than enough. For sure. Wente says, that's what's up, Shay. Yeah, I am definitely out here trying to make a difference, child. Because right now we all need each other. It's too much going on in the world. Astute Queen B says, facts, just wicked. Yeah, listen, some people just don't have a life. They don't have a life. I'm so tired of her. Child, she need to be tired of her own damn self. Okay. It's been, you know what? It has been. It's been 3 years. That's crazy. It's been, as of this month. So my 12th wedding anniversary was yesterday, y'all. So we celebrated 12 years of marriage yesterday. We didn't do nothing big. Because listen, we over here trying to keep the funds tight in my house too, because I'm the only one working. But we thank praise God, we still live good. Okay, we bought our house at a time where we bought it where one person can pay all the bills by themselves, and that is, I'm ever so grateful. But anyway, we did something light, so we didn't do like nothing super extravagant. We went to Fiji earlier this year, so I was like, oh, that's big enough. We can't do no trips. Usually we like to try to go on a trip, but we went to a winery, and it was so sweet because at the winery somebody else was getting married, so we were like, oh, they're gonna have the same wedding date as us, so we thought that was real cool. And we brought my son, so my son was there with us at the winery. Of course, he wasn't drinking no wine, he had some water, and they have food trucks at the winery, so we were all eating, and me and my husband were having wine. And then we every year we watch the wedding video. So my son was watching, he loves to watch the wedding video with us. Every time he's like, where was I? And I'm like, you weren't born yet, Gavin. So we were married for 3 years before we had my son. So yeah, it was cool. But yeah, it's been a year. So it was around this time last year that she started taunting me just because. And y'all, it was only because in my live I said that I don't agree with her telling people to unsubscribe to other people's channels, and that I didn't think that Tay said anything wrong when she did her live. That was all she wrote. Now I was worse than scum. Then she got on here and lied and said I called her all types of niggas and bitches, and I ain't do none of that. Roll back the footage. If you got it, show it. Let everybody hear me say it. You might not want to do that because paperwork might not allow you to do that. But we'll see. We'll see. It's coming. Chef Don Don says, child, everyone responded to her. Now she's a victim. Child, exactly. Exactly. Oh, Chef, you know what? I gotta you messaged me. I gotta check that message. As I had look, it was a bunch of people sending me stuff from Homegirl, so I stopped looking at my DMs on the Shay Renee Online channel. So, but I saw a pop up on my phone where you had sent me something. So I'm gonna go to that message. Let's see what else y'all talking about. Chef Don Don is in the building. Chef about to be in DC. IPV ADDT says exactly. Keep ignoring her. Oh, I am. Child. Yes. I told y'all, anything beneath me is not, and I don't think I'm better than nobody, y'all. I promise you I don't. But I live a very good life. I live a blessed life. And I truly believe that in order for me to continue to be blessed, I can't participate in buffoonery. And that's buffoonery to me. I will not participate. Mm-mm. The back and forth, back and forth. Listen, I agree with defending yourself. I am so proud of my friend for doing what she did to get, some resolution. And they're not going back and forth with her. Tay said what she had to say, and she doing her content and keeping it pushing. But that homegirl wants to come back on here. You say somebody's name and you gonna get your ass in trouble. And I don't know about her, but I ain't trying to go to jail for bickering with somebody on the internet. I think that's highly silly. Because when somebody be like, what you in here for? Oh, because I was arguing on the internet with an alias. You look real soft in the clinker. A Stu Queen B says, and did child listen? I couldn't believe that she was bothering you, friend. When Tay Talk says, right, Caramel is a fool. She is hilarious. I was trying to think of what she said. I was watching her area. Listen, I watch all of y'all videos. I don't always get to watch them during y'all lives. And sometimes when y'all are live, I don't like to comment when the live has been like on for a while. I'd be like, I ain't trying to come in the middle. Sometimes if you say something that's just like, oh, I gotta say something, I pop in. But I'm always either in the bushes or watching the replay. So I gotta start putting replay gang on y'all videos when I watch it, or just know I watch. Just know I watch. But she did this video on Ariane and Marceau, and him apparently saying something about Ariane at the reunion. and she was talking about Ariana's butt. And she said, and she's sitting up here with this beehive on her head, just talking. And she just be saying it and don't even be trying to be funny. She's like, she just sitting here with this beehive on top of her head. Child, please. Moving on. Next subject. I love when she be shifting to the next topic. She be like, all right, anyway, moving on. All right, y'all. We need a jam session. She is funny. I love it. Okay. Caramel is hilarious. Her reads are legendary. Aren't they? Okay. They hilarious. When she be talking about Wanda, child, some of these videos I got to tell you, your video last night, it was 2 hours and 17 minutes. I watched it twice. Sis. Loved it from the rooter to the tutor. Okay. I was in bed listening to it. I fell asleep and then I woke up and watched it again. And my husband was like, "You still watching that same video?" I was like, "Mind your business. That's all. Mind your business." Okay. Stu says, "Right, Shay. Yes, real is very hilarious." Rose says, "I love it." Shay, your ass ignorant too. Listen, but y'all are top tier funny. Like I can say a little stuff here and there when I bring my ass on here, but child, listen. Real says, "Thanks, y'all. Listen, you got to get the props where the props is due, okay?" Tay be flying off on the peoples too. Tay is freaking hilarious. Okay? She listen, you gotta give, it's okay to give people their propers. It don't hurt nobody to give a compliment. Francois says, "I always listen to Caramel when I'm at work and I be laughing so hard. All my coworkers be wondering what I'm listening to." Yes, like I'm so glad I have an actual office, but them walls is too thin. Like one time my coworkers, so my office is connected to all of them are like connected and the walls are just thin. So I have my headset in. And one time I was listening to Tay. Tay had said something. I was rewatching one of her videos, and I just busted in my office. She's like, "I want to know what you're laughing at because it got to be funny for you to be belly aching like that." I said, "Oh no, I was just watching a little something." She's like, "What you watching?" And I'm like, I can't tell you what I'm watching because then she might be in the comments and see my photo of me commenting, and then they know, mind your business. Go on back to your office. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here, okay? Don't even worry about it. I like it when Rails World say, "Let the Lord use you." She is funny, y'all. I can't. It's just, listen. Stu says, "Tay too damn funny too." Rose says, "Tay be saying all the things I be thinking and do." Both of them. Okay, child, y'all are funny. Demi says, "Yes, I have her channel set as do not recommend because she is toxic and miserable." Child, yes. Don't nobody got time for that foolishness. I promise you. Let me turn this car on, y'all, because this thing, it do not want me to be great. Get an oil change too, y'all. This noise is killing me. Yeah, Shay, do your review. Everyone puts their own spin on stuff. I agree. You're right, Astute Queen Bee. I overthink a lot of shit. And because I've even come on here and been like, "I know y'all probably heard this over and over again already, but we're gonna talk about it today." And I be feeling bad, like I'm all damn late. But yeah, I'm gonna come on and do it, friend. You right. You are right. Gotta do it. Scorpion Mees. What's up, Scorpion Mees? She says, "All of you ladies are funny and I love it." Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We love y'all. Listen, I just really be feeling like I can. Oh, Faith is a Substance is here, y'all. Y'all, listen, Faith is a Substance been doing some really good interviews, y'all. I think you just interviewed Scotty. She interviewed Giving You the Real Tea. She interviewed Chef Don Don. She's been doing some really good interviews, y'all. Shout out to Faith is a Substance. She's out here doing the damn thing. Going over to her channel so we can get to know these people a little bit more. Get in their business, child. Get all in their business. It's like, nah, but thank you for joining, sis. Congrats on your anniversary. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yep, going strong. 12 years. Yes, 12 years. Yes, 12 years in the bank. Okay. Happy anniversary to you, Shay Renee and Mr. Shay. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Astute Queen B says, hello, Faith is a Substance. Tay says, happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Tay Tay. I appreciate you, friend. Francois says, congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Demi Bell says, happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Demi. Demi actually commented on my video with my husband, too. I love me some Demi Bell. I swear I do. Scorpion Me says, happy anniversary, Shay. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Astute Queen B says, happy anniversary to you, Shay. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Francois says, she harassed Caramel mad Tay Talks for life a whole 3 years. Oh, she harassed Caramel Rel and Tay Talks for like 3 whole years. I was like, this lady is messed up in the head. Yeah, some people, jealousy is sometimes a sickness. It really is. It's very sick. Like, something so ridiculous. Like, I think I did a video in my closet. And I will say my closet is actually one of the reasons why I bought my house. Like, I have a really beautiful closet. Even though I'm not like a buy clothes all the time type of person, I got enough shit. But I have the big closet, and then my husband, his closet is a pretty good size too, but it's separate from mine. So I have one whole closet by myself, and he has a closet and then a shoe closet. So I was doing a video in there, and I was just talking about how some people that I let get close to me and they came to my house, or some people around me. I think even I was talking about my mom. I can't remember what I was talking about, but somebody was jealous, and she started talking about my closet on her channel, and I'm like, what the fuck? What do my damn closet got to do with you at all? Like, girl, what? It's a fucking closet. Like, I'm proud of it, but I don't sit up here. Y'all would never have seen it or known about it unless I was in there, until I was in there filming. And people made comments about it. They were like, oh, this your closet, Shay? This is beautiful, or whatever. People were complimenting me in the video, and I didn't think anything of it. But that's just one thing where it's just like, you are just so jealous. Out of all the things that I talked about in that live, that's what you wanted to go on your channel and talk shit about. Why are you worrying about what the hell going on in my damn house? Let's mind our business. Let's practice minding our business a little bit more. That's what I think people should start doing. I was on your live and heard her twist your words and lie on you. Just delusional. Thank you, sassy and sweet. I knew, like, I never forget. I was on live. It was the end of the live, and I was on live with my friend Sean. We were talking about, I think we had just finished reviewing like Bell Collective or something, because this was around the time Sean had stopped reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we were talking about something else. And so I had just made a comment at the end. I was like, well, like people telling people, we were talking about things, our affirmations or things that we had coming up, or some things that we were thinking about or whatever. And that was when I said it. And it was just a quick little bop, bop, do, move on. It wasn't like a whole discussion about it. And even Sean was like, all right, friend, what you talking about? Who you talking about, friend? And I was just like, oh, nothing. It's not that deep. I'm just saying, we just got to be courteous of each other. We shouldn't be telling people to unsubscribe to people's channels. It was just that. Now, I talked to Sean about it afterwards or whatever, and she was like, well, you don't want no problems and this. And I said, I don't think it'll be that serious. And my little channel, ain't nobody over here listening to what the hell I'm saying anyway. So, it is what it is. Or they're not going to really, really think about that being her that I met, was slightly mentioning, but it wasn't even really that serious. Then come to find out, it turned out to be that damn serious for her. But that just lets me know that you value my opinion. I don't value hers, so it wouldn't matter to me what, she's saying, because it's not true. Scorpion Me says she's a very disturbed person. Yeah. Very unhappy for sure. I said the same thing, Francois. Listen. Protect your energy, Shay. Indeed. Indeed. It's very, very, very protected at this point. I have, listen, like I told y'all, I have so many other things that I'm dealing with. So many other people I'm trying to help. And I don't get on here looking for somebody to pay for something, or somebody to give me money or donate this and for everything I want to do. For things that I want to do, I look for assistance around me, like people that are closer to the situation, right? So, a lot of me and my friends have banded together and we're doing things, and that's what it's all about. Not constantly coming to your subscribers for them. Like, y'all are not an extra pocketbook for me that I just feel like I can tap into whenever I feel like it. That's not the case. And I don't ever want to create that environment with my subscribers. I don't. Hell, y'all know for a while it was hard for me to even do a freaking membership, because I was like, do I need to do this? But the Love and Marriage Huntsville review, she was, sending people over here to attack my damn channel and striking my channel. It was just crazy. So I had to do something, because then it was like I was wasting my time doing the reviews. So I had to hurry up and stick them in members only. You and Tay are fighting back the right way. Good for y'all. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm definitely going to the authorities and paying the right people with my own money to get this stuff done. Thank you so much, Sassy and Sweet. Because that's the only way to do it. I'm not going to be on here going back and forth with peasants. Scorpion Me says you have to ignore the ignorance. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, yes, indeed. And do. And do. Oh, man, I forgot Empress Radio. She went hard on her, too, attacking her beautiful baby boy. Yeah, and that's another thing. On here attacking a child, you really don't have nothing to do. You don't have no life attacking children. That baby, and it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, little baby Empress. He is so handsome. She always dresses him so in his little suits and stuff. He's such a cute little baby. Like, why are you messing with somebody's child? And I don't care. It's a slick diss too. It's very slick. He is a bastard because his mama wasn't married. And da, 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 da. You don't have to say that. And why do you have to keep referencing him like that? Do people reference your children like that because their daddy ain't around? Your son and your daughter? Do they reference them like that? I'm sure you wouldn't like that. Crazy. People be chirping. Brittany Janae says, Relly almost had me crash my car because I couldn't stop laughing. Not having people crashing their cars, real. You be careful, Brittany, because you my friend and I got to meet you in person one day. So you got to stay alive, okay? I need you to be safe. So you listen to her outside of the car. Sweet Essence says, we give you love on Caramel Real Show. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, y'all do. Every time I come in there. And look, I be feeling bad because I be like, let me not say nothing, because then I'm on my cell phone. And one day when I was watching from my computer, I was like, ooh, I love this because I can say hello back to everybody and just at them. On your phone, it's more difficult. You got to type it all the way out. So I be like, let me just go ahead and be quiet because I don't want to miss nobody if I got to speak back. So, and I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody. I try to do a blanket, hey, everybody, when I'm watching from my phone. Because, don't just charge it to my fingers and not my heart, y'all. I see y'all. I love y'all. I acknowledge all of y'all when y'all speak to me. If I don't say everybody's individual name, don't cuss me out. It's just I'm on my phone and the chats be going so fast. I can't do it. And I be driving sometimes, so I can't, comment right back to everybody. It just flows out of Caramel mouth. The jokes just keep coming. Yeah, listen, she's a natural. Real says, thanks for watching, everyone. Yes, listen. Caramel be having hundreds of people in her chat every day. That's hard work and dedication. And my girl, she deserves. You deserve, Fred. Take all your flowers, okay? She works hard. Rose Armstead says, I told my husband if Real had comedy shows, I would have to get my tickets. Listen, I'd be in the front damn row, okay? I will be in the front freaking row, okay? When Tay Talks be telling the truth with screen receipts. Period. And that's what I want. Listen, thank you for saying that, Sweet Essence. Tay always comes with the receipts. Even today, shout out to Tay and her Patreon. If you go on her Patreon, she posts all the receipts. Everything. She don't hide nothing from us. Posts all the receipts and tells no lies. Okay? Tells absolutely no lies. She has all the receipts. Now, homegirl will come on here and just tell people stuff. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm not this. No, actually, don't nobody know you. Nobody has even seen you, sis. So what you mean people, they know you on here? They don't know you. She don't even be talking about nothing with her family. She don't be talking about nothing that has any validity or gives any insight into her world. But yet somebody's supposed to come on here and give character statements for you. You got to be, that has to be a joke. Where is Ashton Kutcher when you need him? Because for this crazy woman to think that somebody's going to come on here and give her a character statement, don't nobody know you on here. They just know you for drama. Never seen you, don't know nothing about your family, don't know nothing about nothing outside of what you say on this here YouTube internet streets. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, y'all. I need to get some cucumbers because I got to make juice tonight, okay? Caramel be having me spitting out my juice. I'll be mad. Caramel is funny, y'all. I'm telling you. I started watching Caramel Rail because I remember I watch Scotty by Nature faithfully. I watch all his videos because that's my friend. And so I remember it's been like maybe over a year now. He had said on his channel, because I think he had done some videos with all of us newcomers, which I love that he did that, because he did not have to do that. He's a bigger YouTuber that reaches down to help others, and I appreciate that about him. But he was like, oh, and I love me some Caramel Real. She is so funny. And I was like, who is that? So I started watching her channel, and he ain't never lied, okay? My friend ain't never lied. I got to reach out to Scotty, though, because I got to figure out where my book is, child. I bought I did the pre-order, and child, I got to go. That reminds me, I got to look in my package room and see, because I be having all these packages and don't open it. It might be in there, so let me look in there first. Tay is a hot ass mess too. Tay funny, y'all. Listen, you got to give credit where credit is due. I appreciate y'all doing that. Big up in my girls. Astute Queen B says, it don't matter when you do it. Your supporters are there for you and going to cover it when you cover it. Thank you so much, Astute Queen B. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sis. That is awesome. Y'all listen, y'all giving me my little confidence back, okay? Let me check out the Queen Faith. Who is that? Do we need to check that out? Faith is a substance says, thank you so much for watching. I didn't get tea yet, but that's coming. Oh, yeah. Well, I remember him saying on his channel that he was going to be interviewing with you. And I was like, oh, that's so dope. But, yeah, I can't wait to see that. So we can get all up in Terrence business. I love me some Terrence. Brittany Janae says, happy anniversary, sis. Oh, thank you so much, Brent. I appreciate you. Happy anniversary. Yes, Sweet P724. She says, happy anniversary to my sis, Shay, and brother. Yes, thank you. I'm going to tell them that you said that. Look, y'all, Sweet P know me in real life. And she know Brian, my husband. Thank you, friend. Astute Queen B says, no problem, Queen Faith is the substance. Yes, y'all gotta watch her interview. She does a really good job. She's just mean spirited and is. Her and child, I don't even want to say that name, had made YouTube such a toxic place for so long. I think I heard through the grapevine he was getting better, but I don't know. I ain't getting in that either. But God bless everybody on their journey. Demi Bell says, just mad because her closet is the size of a mousetrap. Not a mousetrap. I just got a cramp in my back. I laughed so hard. I need to stretch after this damn run. Oh my God. Now that was funny. Sharon King says, yes, she started with Caramel Rail and never understood why, and she never responded, and she kept going and going. Yeah, because Caramel probably was looking at her like, bitch, do you understand that I have a life? I don't got time to be dealing with you and your bullshit. And Caramel over there doing her content and doing her thing. She ain't got time. Who talks about people's closets? She's so delusional. Right. That's what I'm like. Why out of all the things that I said in that video is something that you bringing up? What do my closet got to do with you? Like, it's a fucking closet. Yeah, this she switched it to. She said she made $10K a month, and then you did a video to show YouTubers how much other YouTubers made. I was like, oh my God. And thank you for saying that too, bringing that up, Tay. That is not true. I did not even know that she was talking about her making 10K. What I was saying was DJ Richie Sky has a book. I was talking about how I originally became a YouTuber. When I first got on YouTube, it was because, let me turn my lights off. People probably all looking in my damn car. When I first got on YouTube, I was watching, I used to watch Scotty by Nature, DJ Richie Sky, and I watched All About the Tea. I watched that faithfully. That was where I first got introduced to Marcella, Ples, the other Avatar child, and Schoolboy, right? So I used to watch them all the time during COVID. So that's when I had first gotten introduced to YouTube. So I dug deep into DJ Richie Sky's channel because I had seen that he had moved locally to the DMV when he married him and his husband, because I guess his husband lives here, and I think he's works in the medical field or whatever. But anyway, getting to the point, I had bought his book. It was a download though, so you buy it online, you download it, whatever. I'm reading it on my phone. I downloaded it on my phone and read it, and I was like, oh, there's a website that shows you how much people make. So I was like, I want to become a YouTuber, but does it make sense or whatever? So I got the website and I looked at popular YouTubers that I was watching to see around about how much they were making. And what I was doing that for is to see, okay, this is how much time they must have to put into. I see how much they post. I see how consistent they are or whatever. So for them to make this much money and for them to have been on YouTube for this amount of time and they post consistently like this, and this is how many views they're getting, it really just showed me how hard I have to work or whatever. Because people think that, oh, you just got to be funny and post consistently or whatever, and you just gonna make a whole lot of money. That is not the case. You can post every single day, twice a day, and if you're not in the algorithm or you're not getting viewership, you will not make any money on YouTube. YouTube, it's not like you gonna get rich real fast doing videos. So it just humbled me having access to that website. It's in his book. Like, he tells you how to be a YouTuber. So I was talking about that, and I was talking about how a lot of people will criticize what you're saying on YouTube, and they have a problem with what you're saying. And I'm like, make your own channel and say whatever you want to say. That's the video. I was doing a video about that because I had some people in my chat talking shit. So I was like, okay, well, make your own fucking channel. And matter of fact, If you want to know, you think that people make so much money on YouTube, go look at this website. I had no idea what that bitch was talking about. I don't give a fuck about how much money she was making on YouTube. And I bet you if I did look at, and she wasn't even one of the people that I looked at how much she was making on YouTube. I actually looked at people that have a lot of subscribers and get a lot of views, and I looked at people that were on my level too, so that I can kind of see, okay, this person is kind of where I'm at, but they're still making more money than me. I need to work harder. That was really what I was looking at. She didn't even cross my mind as a person to look up. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I just wasn't that into you. So, child, I don't give a damn how much that woman was making. And and I've said time and time again, if she was making $10,000 a month, I love that for her. I really do. I want to get to the point where I make hell, I wish I made $10,000 a month right now. I could really help a lot of people with that. I really, really could. I would be helping a lot of people with their groceries. I would be helping give a couple people some money towards their mortgage or something. I would help a lot of people. I would be able to do my class for free, just to give some people some joy. Like, I could do it for a couple of months for free, because I would have the supplemental income with the 10K. Hell, my husband wouldn't even have to find a damn job. I'd tell him just stay home, and I would not have no problem with that. He is an excellent father, and hell, he a better housewife than me. I'd be like, just stay home. I got this. I go to work, put you on my insurance, you stay home, take care of all the things. Yeah, we can help so many people. But none of my plan consisted of me giving a fuck about her. Don't. Because, baby, what you eat don't make me shit, honey. And guilt make you motherfucking tilt. You must be guilty, thinking that you must have looked up somebody's salary. So you wanted to hurry up and show yours to show people that you getting it. Okay, good for you. I hope that helps you pay your bills and do what you're doing. And that 10K a month, you should have easily been able to help Miss Black Titanic in her case, if that's what you wanted to do, and not be on here day in and day out panhandling. But that's just what you're going to do, and that's your business, and that's just how you is. Sharon King says Tay started to fight back. Tay started the fight back. What you saying, Sharon? She fought back, and that's a good thing? I want to understand. When Tay Talk says, I don't believe she was making 10K a month. Child. She posted something saying she was. Hey, listen. I hope she was making 10K a month. That would really be reasonable as to why she's so upset about losing it. But the thing is, if you were making 10K a month and you lost that, knowing that you had access to that much money every month, that would make me stop talking shit about people and lock in and start making that money again. That's what it would do for me. I would just be like, you know what? I was able to make 10K a month without attacking people on the internet. I was just doing my content. So let me go back to doing my content, because I did it before, I can do it again. That's how I would go about it. Y'all wouldn't hear me say y'all names no more. Period. And I would be on here apologizing so fast. So I can build back my credibility and my character. It's a lot of low-key haters on YouTube. Most people reveal themselves. Yeah, and that's real sad. A hater is something I've never been. I always support everybody. There has not been one channel that I've been on that I have not given a super chat, a shout out, a something. And I don't do it for the people to come in and give it back to me. I'm a natural giver. I don't go on people's channels looking for accolades. I appreciate when people shout me out. That is so awesome. I appreciate it. But I don't go expecting people to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't go expecting things. I just want to give people their flowers while they can smell them. And that's just what I do. If I have it, I give it. When I ain't got it, I can't give it. My offering is a view or a like and a comment, you know. But it's crazy out here. Francois says all of us in here have real life jobs and careers. Like nobody got time for her foolishness. Right. Yeah, like I'm saying, we got so much shit going on. Don't nobody got time for that. She shouldn't have time for it. Hell, she need to be on Indeed looking for a damn job, allegedly. Apparently. Right. When Tay Talk says, I don't either, but nobody gave a dang if she was. It's just so silly. Anybody that came in my chat, she was attacking. That's crazy. That's sick. And see, and she was mad at me because I wasn't going to back down. When I'm cool with somebody, I'm not going to change my tune. I could have easily been like, you know what? True T, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about what I said. You know what? I just want to be Switzerland. Please don't talk about. No, fuck you. I don't think that what Tay said, I don't think I'm on here to give my opinion, and goddamn it, I have an opinion. And I don't think that Tay was wrong, and I think it's wrong for you to be fucking with my friend. I'm standing 10 toes down on it, and I'm not taking it back. Period. That's what I'm saying. She wants to be a bully. And I don't get bullied. I'm too damn grown for that. I don't know what it is, me turning 40. But since I turned 40, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to do what I want to do and say what the fuck I want to say and keep it pushing. Why reference somebody's kids at all? Exactly. Why are you talking about my son? You need to just go over there and be a mother. Why are you worrying about me? I'm not worried about you, honey. Clearly, you're more worried about my son than my son is you. And it was crazy yesterday when we were at the winery. I was like, let's go live, y'all. I was going to go live in my members only so that y'all could see us at the winery and us celebrating our anniversary, give y'all some personal content. And my son was like, and it doesn't bother me anymore because, I've explained it to him, but he knows. My son was like, is that lady going to bother you again, mommy, if you go live with me on your channel? Is she going to post us? I said, she's not ever going to be able to post us again in a couple of days. She will not be ever able to post us again. So don't you worry about that. And my child shouldn't even be thinking about that. It's crazy. But I haven't let him hear anything else where it comes to her. I don't watch anything pertaining to her. And kids are very smart. My son is 9 years old. He's very smart. He knows. And he all up in my business, okay? I could be pissed off, mad at somebody. I would never attack someone's kids. Exactly. Never. That ain't even in my heart to do no stuff like that. Never. Because I could read you down so well without talking about your damn kids or anybody around you. She stayed talking about my husband. Just hating because I have a husband. And my husband is fine to me. Okay? I don't care what nobody else think. That's my man. That's mine. Okay? I don't give a damn what she got to say about my damn husband. Don't talk about my man. He ain't thinking about you. Child. Sharon King says, I listened to all you guys and I knew exactly when she was going to hit each of you guys. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And the fact that, it's so bad that viewers, you so terrible that viewers know that when you about to pounce. Sharon King says, Reply kept doing her content regardless of what was being said. Are you talking about Real? Real kept doing her content regardless of what was being said. Yeah, and that's what she should have done. I'm proud of her. Hell, and Tay was doing it for the longest. Like, I'm proud of my girls. Like, they ignored her for the longest time. But sometimes it's like when somebody just keep on keeping on. You got to let them know, listen, I'm not responding to you because you're beneath me. But I need you to know that I'm not afraid of you. Francois says, exactly. Indeed, Tay always has her receipts. And do love that about her. Rails World says, I want y'all on the front row when I finish this album too. Listen, if you do a damn album, Caramel Rail, I'm front and center, okay? You let me know when the ticket sells, because I'm going to be the first one to buy it. Thank you very much, okay? When Tay Talk says, I can just do a live and just share my screen. I don't have to say nothing. Period. That's it. Miss B is here. What's up, sis? She says, hey, sis. What's up? Thank you so much for joining. Sharon King says, I used to listen to him. Who? Which one? Scotty. Rails World says, Scotty is my friend. We got to link up to get some drinks and laughs. He's in my city now. Yeah, I want to come down. I want to come down there and hang with y'all. We all need to go grab a drink. It was so fun going out with Scotty and Chef Don Don. Demi Bell says, Caramel always comes with the reads. Can't listen to her when I'm in the office. Child, listen. I need to stop listening to her ass in the office because she be having me cracking up. Love Key is in the building. She says, hey, y'all, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. What's up? Child, we supposed to be watching, what's on right now? Housewives of Potomac. Brittany Janae says, really got me saying booty brownies. Oh, you know what? Why I'm lying? I ain't gonna watch Potomac right now. I always watch it on Peacock the next day because I don't like commercials. Stu Queen B says, Shay, I'm talking about Faith as a Substance. I went to follow her. I was calling her a queen. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was like, oh, is that a new channel? Let me figure out. Look, me ready to support, okay? Caramel don't ever bother nobody. And don't she do her content, come on, entertain us, and go on back to her family, okay? She came for On Brit's block too. I was like, what the fuck? Let me tell y'all, On Brit's block, she is super talented. That woman is talented. I've watched her content. She is so talented. She is literally a full-on, like, Geppetto. She is like, what are, like, graphic design. She can do animation. She is awesome. Homegirl, she's on her shit, okay? I ain't even playing. Homegirl is talented. Shout out to On Brit's block. Like, she on her shit. She does her thing. And she funny as hell too. Astute Queen B says, the only thing I did was show that today was not saying what she said. Oh, Tay. The only thing I did was show that Tay was not saying what she said. I showed the facts, so she got mad. Yeah, she don't like that. She likes to lie to people, and she wants people to be stuck in her delusion. Sharon King says, honey, I was at the point where I was counting people's views monthly. See, child, I'm telling you. She did okay, but it wasn't 10,000, maybe half. Yeah, even 5,000 a month. That's great. That's more than what some people make in a month. Like, seriously. Good for her. She nobody is. She can't count because first she said she was making 10K a month. Now what she was making 6 figures. Boy, bye. Listen. If she was making 5K on top of the, her salary at work, she was doing good. And shout out to sis for being able to do that and being consistent to do that. I want her to go back to doing that instead of being on here being negative. Because all of this that she doing, it's not productive. Love Key says, it's crazy how she felt hit by you talking about something completely separate from her. Estimate she knew she was lying. That's why. Exactly. She crazy. And child, listen, me and crazy don't get along, honey. We do not get along. She showed some fake revenue lists, but none of the months were 10K. Oh, got you. Yeah, because I vaguely remember when she posted. I vaguely remember what she had posted. Demi Bell says she was counting with her fingers on her forehead. Not counting with her fingers on her forehead. Sharon King says, no, I was being funny saying Tay started everything with fighting back. I figured. That's why I was like, oh, wait, let me read that again. Thanks for clarifying, Sharon King. I was like, hold on, let me see. I don't know. What was said? When Tay Talk says, right, 10K to shut the fuck up, I would have did my content in sign language. Right. Not in sign language, child. Scorpion Me says, I never knew women could be so evil. Ooh, baby. Ooh, yeah, it's crazy out here, okay? She too old to act that way. She does her and her mother, child. Cause let me tell you something. If my child was being wrongfully accused, like if it is if Black Titanic's daughter, which is who she is, okay, I don't. There's no doubt in my mind that that's her. But if it wasn't her, if Black Titanic knew that it wasn't her, that I would have my daughter come on my channel personally speak, because even though she says she blind and deaf or whatever, I would tell her, use some braille or something to tell her to get on the internet and speak and say, listen, I'm not, so and so. But they're not going to do that because it's a lie. In my opinion, I feel like they both have gotten together to scam people, and that's sad. It's real sad. When Tay Talk says, yeah, that's another one of her problems. She got too comfortable with people taking the high road. When we countered her BS, she suffered a narc injury. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Child, I bet you she gonna get over it now that people are actually legally fighting back, exercising their rights. Because Maryland don't play about bullying at all. Period. We have a lot of rules against it here, and I'm taking advantage of all of them. Too damn old to be acting so ignorant. Period. Sharon King says people was afraid to comment because you will be a part of her next curse out session. Yeah, and my thing is, she ain't gonna do shit. That's why at first I was like, you know what? I'm telling y'all, I say that I live a good life because I'm grateful to God. I really do, but I'm grateful to God for it. So I always want to speak it into existence. How grateful to God that I am for all the blessings that He has bestowed upon me. And I feel like it is a slap in God's face when I engage in things that are beneath me, that are foolish. And to engage with her, I felt foolish engaging with her. But when you start talking about my child, bitch, fuck you. All bets are off. Because you don't play with my man or my child, okay? And that's what it is. All gloves are off. I will spend my last dime to get your ass. Period. And I won't come on here and ask for not a one go fund nothing. I will eat fucking pork and beans every day if I have to pay this lawyer to do what the fuck I gotta do to get in that ass. Okay? Rose World says, say that. Period. Okay? Period, boo. Tell her, Shay. Child. I'm gonna show people better than I can tell them. Please believe that. Francois says she's so bothered by everyone else instead of focusing on herself. Right. Do your content and move on. Move on with your life. She is navel lit beneath all the content. You on a roll tonight, Demi. Okay? All the content creators she's beefing with, child. A mess. Braille said, I be so unbothered. And she'd be so unbothered, baby girl. My friend get on here, do her content and be like, the fuck? What was said? Oh, I don't care. The check is cashed. Got it. Got him. Francois says, there is no way you have beef with every single YouTuber and you ain't the problem. Right. There is a level of delusion for some people that it is just insatiable. It's crazy. Yes, she is, Shay. Stu says, Britt is the shit. Yes, she is. She's funny as hell. Like, her content is the bomb. Like, she really, that's a person that also puts a lot of work into her shit. Stu Queen that Shay is talk to text. You know how it do. Yes. I also, y'all, you know, be getting me the swipe keyboard. I use a swipe keyboard and I just be hitting send. And I'm like, that ain't what I said. And I can't Francois says, Eat, Pray, Love is another YouTuber I enjoy. She does a commentary. So, I gotta go subscribe to her. Thank you for the recommendation. I definitely will do that. I'm always looking for exactly Shay is too late. Um, I wonder who broke her heart like that. Child, when you found out Francois, you know, she had the fastest share with me. Not the braille. Yeah, braille. Something, okay? Coochie coochie. I'll give her something to get on hand. And listen, because if I'm guilty, if I'm innocent, child, please, I'll be right on here trying to do something or whatever to show y'all that it ain't me. Sharon Dad broke her heart, child. She got to move on because if she is fine and she says she is, you should be able to move on real quick. Real quick now. And Jay don't either. Francois says, after losing her channel, that she would change her ways. No, yeah, and after getting somebody else to put a channel in their name for her. After getting somebody else to put a channel in their name for her, you would think that she would do right by that channel and not get those people's name messed up on the internet streets. Because that person also has had their own channel. If they don't really get that consistent on the channel posting, so that's probably why she thinks it's them to let her use their name. But I would just ride the wave and go ahead. My bad, y'all. My phone died. Y'all. What real? Oh, Tay says it's a lot of static, Shay. Oh, my bad, y'all. Is the static gone? Thank you so much for your super chat, Tay. I appreciate you. Is the static gone now, y'all? Much better, Francois says. Okay. That must mean I need to get my tail and go. I've been sitting outside the damn grocery store all this time, y'all. Your phone sound like Wanda's Obama phone in those backwoods. A lot of Where do you come up with this shit? Who thinks of that? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. I thought it was my headphones. No, it's me, y'all. I'm sorry. You are sounding bad, Shay. Oh, it was that bad, y'all? I just hate it went from this far. I was watching YouTube more than TV. Now all the debates and fun from Love and Marriage Huntsville sector is gone. Yeah. It's crazy. But we're gonna get better, y'all. We're gonna get better. That's probably why all the people left our child the damn Caramel. Her Obama phone. Where do you get this stuff? Caramel ass is crazy, y'all. She crazy as hell. You know Wanda gonna come for you, Caramel. Child, and that's another one that just be on the internet acting like a damn fool, Miss Wanda. Too old to be acting like that. It's too much. It's too much. But y'all, let me take my ass in this grocery store. I've been on here for over an hour. I did not expect to be on here this long. But thank y'all so much for watching. I just wanted to come on and basically just say, you know, crowd out the noise. We got so much going on in the world right now. Let's all lock arms to help each other. Okay. Reach out to your brothers and sisters, your friends, your cousins, all the peoples that may be furloughed right now. Just talk to them, see if they need some support. Hell, sometimes people just need to talk, they just need to vent. Some people are prideful, they don't want to ask for help. But if it's anything that you can do, even if it's just, if you go to Costco and you get the full pack of cereal, share one of the packs with them. We all share our resources so that we all can band together, because hell, people are at a point where they like one paycheck away from, being broke. Okay. And we need to be helping each other. I think Chicago did something so amazing. We have to fight back. November 3rd, we have to get out and vote, y'all. We have to. The thing is, this country is a democracy. And I don't really like to talk about politics a lot on my channel, but that's what's important. This YouTube bullshit is not important. What the fuck she's saying over there is not fucking important. That shit doesn't fucking matter to me. I care about the people that need help out here, real people that need help, not panhandling for fake court cases. I want people, we should be out here helping people that are not getting paid at work, people that need support, people that are struggling. You have friends and family members right now that are struggling and they are too prideful to ask for help. Okay? I'm not saying give up your whole paycheck or whatever. I'm just saying, in these times, we live in a democracy. We have to take back our rights. We cannot allow this man to turn this into some type of dictatorship. The laws of this country do not allow it, and we need to make sure that it's being enforced. We got to do that. Chicago did it right. That's what we need to do. We need to all band together and help each other. And if we all help each other, make sure that none of us go hungry, none of us lose our houses, none of us lose resources because we are working together, we win. He loses. Okay? But y'all, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that has graced my chat. I truly, truly adore each and every one of you. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my sisters in content that joined me today. Tay, Caramel, Faith is a Substance. Shout out to y'all. Demi Bell, shout out to you for being absolutely freaking hilarious today. Shout out to Brit's Block. Shout out to PBE. She funny as hell too, y'all. I've been watching a lot of her videos too. Who we mentioned today? We mentioned Jeremy. Shout out to my friend Jeremy, Scotty, giving you the real tea. Shout out to Chef Don Don. Shout out to everybody. I don't want to miss anybody, but I appreciate y'all's support. I'm going to continue, of course, to support all of y'all. And at this point, we need to just go ahead and work together. Betty Williams says politics is when I check. Me too, Betty. Okay, that's what I said. I don't like to talk politics, and I don't. Even though everybody says that we need to be well versed in it, so we can make sure that we can understand how to support ourselves in this country. This will not be a political channel at all, but I say that to say, just because we're talking about our furloughed brothers and sisters, we need to support each other. We need to support each other. But thank you, Betty, for stopping in. I appreciate you. Astute Queen B says, great laugh. Shay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Astute Queen B says, I talk about politics because it's necessary and we need to talk about what's going on. Oh, I agree. But see, I'm not as well versed in it, so I don't like to really I know a little thing or two, but I like to come to channels like yours or Chef Don Don when he's talking about it, and support and join the conversation. I'm not really that good at I guess starting the conversation. Time for you to head over to PBS channel. The PBS channel. Yes, I need to for sure. But y'all, thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this channel and this live with anybody else you think that it would bless their spirits in their evenings. Okay. Thank y'all for all your support. I truly appreciate you. Let's all continue to support each other and have a wonderful, wonderful night. And like I always end my lives, in the words of Lonnie B, my local DMV brother, don't let no bitch upset you. All right, y'all. Peace out.